Friends, my name is Ashwani Kumar and welcome to my YouTube channel Learn with Ashwani. So friends, we have been doing the series on idioms and phrases and it is our ninth video and 8 lectures I have already uploaded on this channel. So friends who are new on this platform, they can watch all those videos. They are also important for all of you who are preparing for SSC exams, just like SSC CGL, SSC CHSL and MTS and other exams which are conducted by SSC. And apart from them, exams just like CDS conducted by UPSC and FCAT which is conducted by Indian Air Force. The students who are preparing for all these exams which I have mentioned can watch this video. And friends, let's start our video with our first idiom. So friends, our first idiom is to set the people by the ears. So friends, let's have options. One more request I would like to urge you, all of you, that if you want to have most effective benefit of this lecture, then I will tell you to kindly, before moving forward, whenever I start discussion of any idiom, you should pause that video and you have all the four options, and you yourself should guess the right option in your mind before moving ahead. So in this way you will get the maximum benefit out of this video and you will learn along with the practice. Okay friend, so let's start our video. So our first idiom is to set the people by the ears. So we have options: to criticize heavily, to disagree, to disagree with people, to cause the people to engage in an altercation, to fight with the people. So friends, the meaning of this idiom is to set the people by the ears means to provoke people, to cause the people so that they fight among themselves, so that they get engaged in an altercation, a conflict or a squabble. So we have right option here, third option. To set the people by the ears means to cause the people to engage in an altercation. Okay, altercation means quarrel. Okay, QUARREL. Okay, quarrel. Okay friends, so let's move to the next idiom. To kick the bucket. Friends, we have options: to make the false appearance, to get hurt badly unintentionally, third to die, fourth is to work hard. So friend, to kick the bucket, it means to die. So our third option is the right option. Friends, we have one more, the synonym for this idiom. Okay, the one more idiom which has the same meaning, to, that is to die. So the idiom is to give up the ghost. Okay, I am writing it down here: to give up the ghost. Okay friends, the meaning of this idiom is same as the meaning of this idiom. Okay friends, the meaning of these both idioms is to die. So let's move forward. Our next idiom is to be hard up. Friends, hard up is an adjective. Okay, if you are hard up, it means that you are running short of money. Okay, you have no money. Okay, you are facing cash crunch. So let's look at the options. To look forlorn. Forlorn means, friends, it means that a person is unhappy and lonely. Okay, so we can use the word forlorn for that kind of person who is feeling lonely and unhappy. Okay, to avoid starvation. Starvation means hunger. Okay, to avoid starvation, it doesn't mean that you are running short of money. So it is not right, it is not right. to be penniless. Okay, so our right option is here, to be penniless. If you are hard up, it means you have no money, you are running short of money. So our right option is to be penniless. Our fourth option is to persevere. Friends, it is a verb, to persevere. Persevere means to keep doing any particular thing consistently without stopping. Okay, so you may have heard the word perseverance. Okay, so this is the verb for that particular word, persevere. So our right option is to be penniless. Let's move forward to the fourth idiom, to lose face. Friends, to lose face means to, and let's have options first, to be defeated. Okay, to fight unfairly, to be humiliated, to have facial wounds. Okay, so friends, if a person loses face, it means he is being ashamed or he is being embarrassed. EMBARASS. Okay, embarrass. If you are feeling embarrassed, okay, if you got embarrassed, okay, it means you lost face. Okay, to lose face matlab, to lose face meaning to get embarrassed. Okay, the third option is here given, to be humiliated. Friends, if it is the same meaning, just like to be embarrassed, to lose face, to be humiliated. These three, all of three have the same meaning. Okay, so the meaning of this idiom is to be humiliated. If we say in Hindi, you can say शर्मिंदगी महसूस करना. Okay, so to lose face meaning to be humiliated. Okay, so let's move forward to make a long face. So friends, let's have options first, and you are advised to pause the video and try it yourself and then look for the right option. So we have four options here. To be 8C. Friends, 8C, this is an also idiom, and its meaning is, if a person is 8C, it means he or she is puzzled. Okay, 8C meaning you are puzzled. Okay, to be against someone, to look dejected, to make a gain, that is legitimate. Legitimate means legal. Okay, meaning which is, if we say in Hindi, कानूनी तौर पर सही. Okay, means legitimate. So we have four options. And to make a long face, friends, the meaning of this idiom is to look dejected. Okay, so if you are unhappy and sad, okay, so we can say you are dejected and you are making a long face. Friends, I have already in previous video, one of the previous video, I have already discussed the some of the idioms which is as which have the same meaning as this idiom. So those idioms I am going to tell you. Down in the mouth. Okay, I had discussed in a video this idiom, down in the mouth. Down in the mouth. Okay, and down in the dumps, dumps. Okay, so if you have idiom down in the mouth or down in the dumps, it means the same of this idiom, to look dejected, to look sad or unhappy. So let's move forward. To get one's own back. Friends, the meaning of this idiom, let's have options first. To get one's position back. Okay, to get one's revenge, to get control over someone, to get hold of someone. So friends, if someone is getting his own back, it means he is going to retaliate, it means he is going to revenge, it means he is going to avenge. Okay, so our right option is the second option. If a person is getting his own back, it means he is trying to revenge, he wants to have revenge. Okay, he wants to retaliate. Okay, so let's move forward. Seventh idiom is, he was carried off his feet when he was declared to have won the prize. Okay friends, so our idiom is to carry off one's feet. what is the meaning of this idiom. So let's have options first. Dance on one's toe, become overwhelmed with enthusiasm, was dizzy, wild with anger. Okay. Dizzy, here is a word. Dizzy means if you are feeling dizziness, it means if we say in Hindi chakkar aana. Okay. If we are feeling dizziness, then we use this word dizzy. Okay. So dance on his toe. So friends, meaning of this idiom is this: become overwhelmed with enthusiasm or passion or ardor. Ardor is also ardor. Ardor is it means to have enthusiasm, passion. Okay, josh. So if we talk about the if we let's take an example for this. Okay, you people must have watched the movie Chak De India. In that movie, in the last final match, okay, in the final match, before the beginning of the final match, the coach of that women hockey team, Shahrukh Khan, who has played the role very well, so he gives a speech. Okay, he gives a motivational type speech to his team that you have 70 minutes today, and these 70 minutes no one is going to snatch these minutes from you. Okay, it is all yours, you have to give your 100%, just like this. So after hearing all this speech of Shahrukh Khan, the women team became overwhelmed with enthusiasm and joy. Okay, you can correlate to that speech. That after listening to Shahrukh Khan, the coach of that team, that team became overwhelmed with enthusiasm and passion. Okay, so that we can say that team was carried off their feet when they heard the speech of their coach. Okay, carry off their feet means to be full of enthusiasm, passion, joy, order. Okay, so next idiom, let's go to the next idiom: to take someone for ride. Okay friends, let's have options. To disclose the secret, disclose means to reveal. To annoy someone, to deceive someone, to help someone out of the way. To take someone for a ride means to deceive someone. Okay friends, to deceive someone. To deceive, we have some synonym for deceive, just like dupe. Okay, trick, fraud, and one more, hoodwink. Okay, cheat. These are the these are some synonyms for deceive. Okay, so let's have other options. To disclose the secrets, friends, to disclose the secret, I am telling you two idioms which have the same meaning as this. Okay, to disclose the secrets. So you might have heard this idiom: to spill the beans. Spill the beans. Okay, if spill the beans means to disclose the secrets. Okay, and another idiom is to let the cat, to let the cat out of the bag. Okay friends, to let the cat out of the bag, it means to disclose or reveal a secret. Okay, so we have this idiom, and those two idioms, and those have the meaning to reveal the secret. Okay, and we have the right option for this idiom: to deceive someone. Okay, for this idiom. And one more: to annoy someone. I can also remember one more idiom. Friends, the idioms I am discussing, you can note them down as you will learn more, and it would be also helpful for you, and you will be able to revise it if you know it already. So to annoy someone, there is also a idiom: to drive someone up the wall. Okay, I am noting it down here: to drive up the wall. Okay, to drive someone up the wall, it means you are annoying that person. If you are driving someone up the wall, it means you are annoy or irritating that person. If you are annoying and or irritating that person. Okay, so we have two idioms for that and one idiom for it, and also we have the right option for this idiom. Okay friends, let's move forward. To form it one's mouth. So friends, to form it one's mouth, we use this. Let's have options first, then I will discuss the answer. To salivate while seeing delicious food. Salivate, you may know, uh, if we say in Hindi, lal tapkana. Okay, to salivate while seeing delicious food. Okay, so this is not the option, right option for this. To get infuriated, to vomit. Vomit means in Hindi उल्टी करना. टू रिब्यूक मीन्स इन हिंदी बुरा भला कहना. ओके, वी हैव टू गेट इन्फ्यूरिएटेड. इन्फ्यूरिएटेड फ्रेंड्स, इट मीन्स टू गेट एंग्री. इन्फ्यूरिएट it is a verb which means to get angry, to get very angry. Okay, to become angry, to become furious. Okay, to become uh, enraged. Okay, these are some synonym for it, you can note it down. And friends, to form it one's mouth means to get infuriated. Okay, to get angry, to get very much angry, to get furious, to get enraged. Okay, and also I can remember one more idiom for it. If a person is foaming at his mouth, it means he is getting very angry. And one more idiom you can use, to see red. To see red, it means to foam at one's mouth. It means to be infuriated, to be furious. Okay, let's move forward and have our next option. Next idiom, to look down one's nose. So friends, if we have one more idiom, to look down one's nose. So to look down one's nose means, let's have options first. To show raise. To show raise means raise means anger. To show raise means to show anger. Okay. To insult someone in presence of others. To regard with contempt. To retaliate. To retaliate means I have already told you. To retaliate means to revenge. REVENGE. To avenge. Okay friends, so we have four options and the right answer is here in the third option. To look down one's nose means to regard someone with contempt. To regard someone with contempt. Contempt means disrespect. Okay friend, if a person looks down others, if a person looks down his nose towards other, it means he is regarding those persons with disrespect or with contempt. Okay, and those persons, please note it down, those persons who do show, who regarding other people with contempt or disrespect, they known as, you can use word for them. They may be, these words may be asked in one word substitution in your exam, so note it down. Snobbish. Okay friends, if a person who regards other person with contempt or disrespect, it means he or she is snobbish. Okay, and one more idiom, snooty. Okay, one more word, snooty. These both words used for that person who regard others with contempt. Okay, and you can use one more phrasal verb for it, to look down upon. Look down upon. Okay, if a person looks down upon others, or if you use this idiom, to look down one's nose, both meaning is same. Okay friends, so we have the right option here in third option, to regard someone with contempt or disrespect. So friends, this is the last idiom for us, and I hope you you enjoyed this video. And if you like my video, then please press the like button. And also, if you want to have more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. And God bless you. Thank you. Take care.